saddle?
Yes. So
Well, we're sitting here talking with Rutger Hauer, who has never been to Texas, and Rutger, we have to do something about that.
I'm sure you know what to do about it.
Well, we have to get you down there to make a movie. Lots of movies shot in Texas. Would you like to make a Western?
Yes, I would.
What kind of person? Would you like to be the hero or the villain or?
Well, if the horse is good, I'd like to be the horse.
You'd like to be the horse? I don't know, that's going to be a heck of a makeup
No, it doesn't
job.
matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, if it gets serious, if you want to be serious about it, I don't know. It's any good film is good enough for me, but that's a lot to ask, of course. And if it's a Western, it's fine. And I might do a Western. I don't know. It's but maybe I should do it in my private time. I don't know. I like horse riding.
Well, we'll keep that on hold for a minute. Right now, I'd like to talk about Blade Runner because that's the reason we're here. And, of course, you're playing a villain, and you're playing also around a lot of special effects. Is this your first time to ever be in a film with this many special effects?
Yes. What do you mean by special effects?
Well,
you mean the cars in the air?
All
yeah,
the things.
I guess there are a lot. And they didn't bother me, though. They really didn't bother me. We were very down to earth, and they didn't interfere. And if they weren't there once in a while, I had a hard time lifting Harrison with one arm. But I trained, of course. It worked out a lot.
Had a little help from the special effects people
That's
there.
right.
But we don't want to give that away, do we?
No.
No, we'll let them think that you're this superhuman who lifted
okay.
Harrison Ford with one arm.
Yeah.
There was a siren in that last question.
Oh,
So if you want
Oh, yes.
all right. We'll start again then. Okay. Let me just rephrase it. As far as special effects, it seems to me that the American filmmakers are heavier into special effects than Europeans. Do you find that to be so?
Yes, I think so, because they can do it. I mean, we couldn't do it. We couldn't afford it. I mean, in Europe, we don't have the knowledge. We don't have the people that can do it. If we want to do anything like that, we have to fly them in, you know. And that's probably it's a part of the business that is developing itself, and I'm sure it's. Sometimes it's in a way, you know, but I think we'll always go back to the human factor in films, because that's still probably one of the major things that is interesting.
Do you think that sometimes the special effects or all these other things get in the way of what you're trying to do in a particular scene? In other words, the director says, you must do this so I can do so-and-so.
Well, sometimes maybe, but not in this film. There's not that much. I mean, does it strike you as a film that has too many?
No, except that it does have a lot of special effects.
Well, it's fiction, and it's
Right.
designed. There's not one shot you can do without a special design, and there's no way in this sort of film you could get around it. It's all studio work.
Do you find that working with American filmmakers and American producers that you're more apt to be typecast than you would be working with Europeans?
Well, I don't know. I think out of experience and out of risk, Americans try to play it safer than we do, which is probably good for the money. Probably, I don't know, because it's a hard job, and I don't know anything about that sort of. Yeah, maybe.
Is it good for the actor, though?
Well, if you don't want to do it, you just don't do it. I mean, that's the choice, isn't it?
Have you turned down roles that simply because you said, no, I've done that, I don't want to do that?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Which roles?
I don't. Well, you have to believe me. I never want to do a, this is just personal, I never want to do anything twice. I don't want to do Rocky 4 or Star Wars 3 or Blade Runner 52. I just don't, as an actor, I just feel so uncomfortable. Because if you do one, you're taking the chance away that you might have done another wonderful film instead of, you know, repeating yourself. I have, and I can see America does that a lot. And I mean, the choice is not up to me now, but I would never do that. That's a choice I've made in my head.
Would you not do it, or let me put it this way. Many American film actors do those 2s and 3s because of the money, and it's just money in the bank for the future and gives them then the freedom and the power to do other things. Would you not do it for that reason?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so, because I think I mean, how are you able to know? You might have done something that is even more. I mean, if you do one thing and you do it well, it raises your price. If you repeat yourself, you do it well, I don't know. There's so many rules in this game that I don't really know. So I'm just a bit afloat and follow my own thoughts on it. I just wouldn't do it.
Given the same film,
Because
Mr.
I tell you why. Because I think it's very dangerous to. You have to develop yourself, and it goes on every day, and that's for me. So, because you are confronted every day with little things in your work, and you have to go on. If you don't, you're going to die somewhere. And it's probably earlier than you think, but that's for me.
Well, I must say, Mr. Hauer, that I think you have a dynamic screen presence. I don't think you ever have to worry about being unemployed.
Well, it's good to. I don't have this feeling either. It's just the point, what level, and you know what I will do.
Well, congratulations
thank you
on
very
a
much.
really fine performance in Blade Runner. It's really great
You're
performance.
welcome.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you and talking with you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. I'll give you a couple of reactions first. All right, questions? Do you find that American filmmakers are heavier into special effects than, say, European filmmakers? Why do you think, then, that American filmmakers are heavier into special effects than the Europeans? Is that good for the actor? Do the special effects ever get in the way of what you're trying to do as an actor? Okay. Do you think that American filmmakers are more apt to typecast an actor than the Europeans? Would you like to do a film where you could come back and do the sequels like second and third? Some actors do this for the money. It's just money in the bank for their future, gives them power then and freedom. Would you do it ever for that reason? Should do it. Thank you.